Hello everyone and welcome to PendulumEdu, you guys. A very good morning to all of you. Extending last live right there, and guys, thank you for joining in with the session with me here. As we always come, we every day come for you for vocabulary to work on your word power. We are right here once again back with the power on Wednesday. I hope you guys have been doing well today and you had amazing Tuesday yesterday. So these are things a bit like we have to be vibrant every day so that we can start a day with like immense energy and positivity. Okay, guys. Yesterday we did a session. We did a few vocabulary words with you guys right there, and every single day you guys amaze me with your response right there. Because when I ask you at the end, when as I give you every day, the last slide of the session has the top 5 words of the day that we've discussed from the article. Similarly, today also we are going to have that, but what I want to state or address is that I feel like elated that I feel extremely happy because the response that I get, it makes us know, or it makes us aware that yes, you guys are understanding everything, and when at the end you answer our questions or the questions that are put up to you, that makes us like elated, right? We're happy to know that you guys have that understanding and you can grab those words, and you can see, guys, the list that we share in the description is for your revision purpose, so that you don't forget the words that we've discussed and you continuously revise the words that we've discussed. I hope this is clear to all of you guys right here. Yes or no, guys? Yes, it is clear to all of us, and thank you, guys. Let's begin with the session for today. And the article that you see right here, we have to be all up, guys. We have to be really up for the session. It is again a bit related to political backdrop and something like that, but governor's role is what is given here right here. Governor's role. So what is that? We would definitely see maximum governor on governor's role. Like, why we're saying maximum governor? Because maximum is used for numbers, right? When we talk about, so let's see why this word maximum has been used for governor. See, every day I tell you in every article, the heading, when we read the headline that we read, when we read first paragraph, or maybe when we reach at the end or middle part of the article, then I take you back to the headline, right? Don't I? Yes, I do. And then I tell you that this is why the headline was given this way. Similarly, we're going to do that today as well. Okay, guys, any doubts that you guys have with me right here, you can give me in the chat box. I'm right there, up there, having a look at the chat box as well. So you guys can stay connected with me, okay? All right. Governors should not exceed constitutional duties to serve as agents of the center. Now, they're asking to put some limitations on the governor's role, okay? They say that it should not exceed constitutional duties. The constitutional duties imparted, they should be doing that. They should not exceed that, okay? To serve as agents of the center. They should not be serving as the agents of the center, that is the central government. So this is the maximum governor. हमको तो सब heading में पता लग गया है that they are trying to tap, okay? They're trying to curb the governor's role. They're asking that apart from the constitutional duty, they should not go far off and serve as agents of the center as well, or do something else. What their primary duties are, that is the constitutional duties. They should be serving that only, right, guys? Yes, indeed. The misuse of the governor's office to undermine duly elected. Undermine, guys. What is undermine? It's a verb, okay? To overlook or to lessen the effectiveness. किसी चीज की अगर एफिशिएंसी को या आप इफेक्टिवनेस को कम करते हैं ना, कहते हैं ना दुर्बल बनाना, किसी चीज को कमजोर बनाना या कमजोर करना, That is undermine. So the misuse of governor's office to undermine duly elected state governments is a particularly mischievous disruption of federalism. Disruption, damage. Disruption is noun, guys. It means damage. They are saying that अगर हम ऐसा कर रहे हैं, if we are weakening the state government, okay, and we are misusing the duties or the powers of a governor, then we are disrupting the federalism. Okay. Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan's frequent use of his powerful oratory to defend the centre and question the state on sensitive topics makes him partisan and undermines democratic processes. A partisan, that is biased. He is getting biased and he is also weakening democratic processes. What is he doing? He is supporting center, that is the central government, and he's questioning the state. Okay, so which means that he is empowering the center and overlooking the state. A powerful oratory. Who is going to give me the meaning of oratory? Oratory is noun subject. I want you guys to tell me what oratory is. Good morning, Amit. Good morning. Yes, to overlook is to undermine. That is correct, Amit. What is oratory according to you, Amit? Come on. Get going. Let's do it. Oratory, if you can quickly let me know. So this governor, Kerala's governor, now this name also you should know because again it's important. Current affair ke perspective se this is again important. Kerala's governor is Arif Muhammad Khan. Okay. So he is using his powerful oratory. Amit. Okay. Guys, when we say oratory or when we ask for orator, orator is a person who is good at speeches. Who is good at speeches. जो कि अच्छी speeches देता है. So oratory क्या है? The art of delivering speeches. Okay, the art of delivering speeches. No problem, Amit. I am helping you out. मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. So oratory is एक तरीके से जो आपके कहने का तरीका है या बात को बताने का तरीका है ताकि ऑडियंस सारी की सारी आपकी बात सुने और अटेंटिव रहे. That is oratory. तो oratory को हम हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? हम कहते हैं वाक पटुता. So this is oratory. And as I said कि जो person है in terms of oratory, that person will be an orator. Both are noun, whether it's orator or oratory, both the words are work and part of speech, they serve as noun subject. Alright? Okay. Now I'm going to wipe off the screen and explain it to you further. Alright. Now here when we move ahead, it says his refusal to convene a special session of the Kerala Assembly on December 23, as initially requested by the government, yet again proved this. Now his refusal to convene. Convene is a verb, guys. It means to call or to bring together. It is to bring together. कहते ना एक साथ लाना. एक साथ लाना. Yeah, you can also say that we are actually merging something, calling something together. So when he refused to call a special session of Kerala Assembly as initially requested by the government, yet again proved this, that he's questioning state. He's being biased with state. I hope this is getting clear for all of you. Amit right here to carry on. Convene, you cannot say carry on. Convene will be to call, to bring together. And from convene we get this word convention. Convention is noun which means a meeting. Convene से ही एक word हमें मिलता है convention, which means a formal meeting. Okay. So he questioned the urgency of the special session and thought the assembly lacked the jurisdiction to offer a solution. to the farmers' protest, an issue which the assembly wanted to discuss. Now see, Arif Muhammad Khan, he refused to call for special session wherein the state officials wished to discuss this issue that is going on, that is the farmers' protest. When he ignored it or when he refused it, this was a proof again that he is supporting center and not the state. Is it clear, guys? Amit, is it clear? This is the first paragraph for the article that we've just discussed. I hope this is clear to all of us right here. Alright, moving ahead to the next part, the writer adds, this is an encroachment upon. Encroachment is noun which means interference. हम हिंदी में कहते हैं अतिक्रमण. यूजुअली यहाँ पर ओके अमित, थैंक यू फॉर योर रिस्पॉन्स. यूजुअली यहाँ पर हम यूज़ करते हैं इंटरफेरेंस, इसलिए यूज़ कर रहे हैं बिकॉज पावर्स के साथ ही इज़ मेडलिंग. वो अपनी पावर्स का मिसयूज़ कर रहे हैं. Of the legislature and elected government and an abuse of his authority as a nominal head under the constitution. So what he is doing, he is misusing his power and authority. Okay. Good morning, Nitish. Welcome. Okay. So here, if you see, he's trying to misuse, okay, the authority, the power that he holds as a governor. His conduct was comparable to that of his counterpart in Rajasthan, who refused to convene a session of the assembly in July last year as demanded by the chief minister. So this is what in Rajasthan also a governor did. So what are governors doing? They are misusing their powers, and this is the reason the headline was maximum governor. Like maximum governor, with that they mean कि उनके जो powers हैं, whatever the powers and authority they have to be controlled. They have to be, like, limitation should be given. There should be a benchmark to it. Alright, guys? Yes, indeed. Okay. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan wrote to Mr. Khan stating the governor had no discretionary powers. Discretionary is an adjective. Okay. That means optional, okay, or something that depends on the person himself or herself. ठीक है, जैसे discretionary opinion मतलब खुद पे dependent जो है. So optional या फिर one that is at the discretion of the user. ठीक है, जो कि उस व्यक्ति पर ही निर्भर, तो उनकी खुद की सेल्फ पावर्स नहीं है इन द मैटर. एंड हिज एक्शंस वर अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल, दैट इज दे वर अनएक्सेप्टेबल, दे वर इलेजिटिमेट, they were not bound by like when it comes to constitution or law, they are not viable. Yes, Amit, you are right. Misusing their powers would be that is what the governor is doing right here. Good morning, Rahul. Good morning. Okay. This position was supported by the opposition too. Thankfully, the government made an amended request for convening the session and governor accepted it. Abhi maine bataya, convening the session, calling for the session. So the government later on decided and governor later accepted it. Mr. Khan had earlier questioned a resolution passed by the Kerala Assembly on Citizenship Act, besides making public statements supporting the CAA and the farm laws. So what is this governor doing? Governor of Kerala, that is Arif Muhammad Khan. He has been supporting centre. Here also what he did, he questioned this Citizenship Act, okay, and he is supporting the farm laws and CAA. So that is by the government, that is by the central government. So if he's supporting the centre and not his state itself, then that is what they're asking, that their powers should be tapped. I hope till here it is clear to all of you why people are asking that governors' powers or authority should be tabbed, should be restricted. This is the reason, okay? Good morning, Ruhi. Good morning. I hope until here we are all sorted. Yes, supporting CAA. Okay, Ruhi. Oh, all right. Then we can move ahead, right? Let's go ahead then. Okay. Further, the writer also adds that to assume that an assembly is acting unconstitutionally if it disagrees with parliament is disingenuous. Is disingenuous. It is an adjective. Disingenuous is an adjective, guys. Okay, Rahul. Ruhi, Amit, quickly tell me what can be the meaning of disingenuous. Be quick. I want you to give me the meaning of disingenuous. And they say that to assume that an assembly is acting unconstitutionally. Okay, if it disagrees with parliament, it is disingenuous. It is unwilling. It is unwilling. वो अपनी इच्छा अनुसार नहीं कर रहे हैं वो काम. So that is disingenuous. Okay. Now, by lending himself and his office to such partisan conflicts, Mr. Khan is also besmirching. Besmirching verb है damaging. नुकसान पहुंचाना. So besmirch is to damage, guys. Okay. So besmirching is damaging. ing form है तो damaging. All right. Not candid or sincere. Yes, not candid. Unwilling. बिल्कुल. Not candid or sincere. Like वो कहते हैं ना एक अपने मन से काम नहीं कर रहे. They're not sincere. They are being not sincere. They're not being sincere. They're unwilling. They don't want to do it. They're getting hesitant about it. That's correct, Amit. You're right. Rahul, bura about what? Is it about besmirch? Bura karna, nuksan pahunchana, is it that? Good morning, Simi. Good morning. Alright. Let's go ahead, I guess. So, Mr. Khan is damaging his personal reputation as a fiercely fair-minded public figure. A governor is a public figure, so he is damaging his reputation there. Such conduct by a governor can weaken federalism. भाई पूरी country का जो federal system है उसको weaken कर सकता है, state के system को weaken कर सकता है. In the event, the controversy overshadowed its verb. That means it dominated. Okay. कहते हैं ना कोई एक चीज़ दूसरे को ओवररूल कर लेती है, उसको डोमिनेट कर लेती है, दूसरी सिचुएशन दिखती नहीं जो कि उससे बड़ी कोई सिचुएशन आ जाती है. तो सो अभी इसके चलते चलते द कंट्रोवर्सी ओवरशैडोड द वन डे सेशन ऑन December 31. सबका ध्यान इसी बात पर था और जो वन डे सेशन रहा 31 दिसंबर को वो सबने ओवरलुक कर दिया, वो ओवरशैडो हो गया, उसको इस कंट्रोवर्सी ने डोमिनेट कर लिया. Which sought the repeal, that is to cancel. It's a verb. हम कर चुके हैं. To cancel. Okay. रद्द करना या फिर किसी चीज को end करना, खत्म करना. Yes, Amit, to dominate, overshadow. That's correct. Very good. To repeal of central laws that are at the heart of the ongoing farmer agitation. A resolution passed with the support of the ruling LDF and the opposition UDF and unopposed by the lone BJP member raised procedural and substantive questions related to these laws. So 31 December को जो one day session रहा उसमें बिल्कुल सेंट्रल लॉज को कैंसिल कर दिया. अमित, दैट्स करेक्ट. मतलब उस पर बात करी गई कि कैसे इन चीज़ों को रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो उस चीज़ को सॉर्ट आउट किया गया है जिस पर ये डिस्कशन चल रहा है कि सेंट्रल लॉज को कैंसिल करना है, फार्मर का जो अग्रेशन है उसको कैसे कंट्रोल करना है. तो सबका जो कहते हैं ना एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू LDF का, ऑपोजिशन UDF है, बीजेपी मेंबर्स, सबका जो एक क्वेश्चंस आए या फिर उनका जो ओपिनियंस थे, एवरीथिंग वाज एंटरटेन्ड देयर. The resolution pointed out that agriculture was a state subject and as a matter that seriously affects the state. The bill should have been discussed in a meeting of the Interstate Council. So the decision that they have come up is with that when it comes to agriculture, it was something that is a state subject. So what they have decided, they have given this statement or this verdict that while passing this, 3 laws, farm laws, in the one-day session, they've given that at least an interstate council should have been taken place or should have been addressed before passing these laws. Okay, before passing this bill, they should have been discussed with the interstate council because it is about state. It is one of the important points with the state when it comes to agriculture, but it affects the states the most. Moving ahead, the writer adds, the bills were passed in haste. Haste matlab jaldbazi, hurry, in hurry, without even referring them to the standing committee of the parliament. Can you imagine what was such a hurry, guys? What was कि स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को भी बिल नहीं दिखाया गया, सीधा का सीधा बिल को पास ही कर दिया गया. Maybe the reason is because the government knew, the central government knew that there will be questions raised to it. Yes, guys. Yes, Ruhi. Exactly, Amit. It was so fast. Don't you guys see that this is the reason why farmers are getting agitated? They are aggressive because they somewhere when the picture is coming, like it is revealing in front of us. Even when I read this and you guys come to know this, we can somehow know that there was something wrong. Why central government did it so fast? It didn't come up with a discussion with the state council. It didn't with the interstate council. It didn't go for the bill. Didn't even come to be referred to the standing committee of the parliament. It was just passed. So that means there was some or the other thing that central government had in mind, and it knew that there will be questions raised to it, and it didn't want it to settle right there. Right, guys? Yes, indeed. So this was the reason wherein the central government tricked the farmers, I guess. Right, guys? Do you agree? Fast. Okay, what is that? Okay. Yes, guys, I guess this is something that we all have been aware of this. It's been more than a month, like more than now 1.5 months that such things are going on. Yes, right, exactly. Okay, moving ahead. The writer adds, it has become habitual for the center to overlook regional concerns. Now, this is something that is of utmost importance. The reason is, as we see, guys, that the central government, we have been experiencing this in the past few decisions that have come over the past few years that the government has been giving decisions, that it has been rigorously overlooking the regional concerns. It has been thinking probably with a broader perspective, but with that broader perspective, what is happening is it is ruining the sectional part or the regional sections that this country has. Right, Yashpal, thank you for your response. Amit, exactly, that's right. And the making of the farm laws without consulting states was in line with this trend. The trend that the central government has been following, overlooking regional concerns, overlooking state and overlooking the state authority. This is what the central government has been doing. This has been its trend, and it has followed or abided by this trend when it came to this decision that it took with pertaining to the farm laws. The writer at the end, the writer adds, this Council of States, that is the Rajya Sabha, has been systematically undermined. It has been systematically undermined, which means calculatively उस चीज को भी overlook किया गया है उसकी effectiveness को भी it weaken किया गया, it has been weakened by arbitrarily labeling. Arbitrarily, that is willingly labeling bills as money bills. Can you imagine? Now probably this, if this is the truth, then again central government is trying to trick state governments and the country on the whole, guys. Exactly, Rahul. This is what the farmers are even asking for, and this should have been taken place, but this has not. There was no discussion, and that is why pressing the aggression in such a not just violent way, but yeah, a bit of undisturbed way. Okay, so if you read this statement again, you would realize that yes, this is something really harsh on the state and the country by the central government, because it is playing the partisan role, it is playing the biased character or role. The Council of States, as I said, this is Rajya Sabha. Council of States is the Rajya Sabha, has been systematically undermined by arbitrarily labeling bills as money bills. The use of central agencies to browbeat opposition rule states is yet another strain on federalism. Browbeat, that is to defeat, to again, this is to harshly disobey, to harshly overlook. So what is happening? The federal character of our country is being questioned because of all of these acts by the central government. The federalism is getting, it is weakened, it is getting strained. Okay, this is what the writer adds, and I hope the article is well understood by each one of you with the words that we've discussed, guys, right here. Rahul, arbitrarily, you cannot say randomly. Arbitrarily, see, this word can be understood through this arbitrary. What arbitrary means? Somewhere in the mediator, someone who comes to resolve a dispute, right? Here arbitrarily you can have the meaning as will, because उन्होंने जानकर ये चीज को, जो बिल्स थे उनको मनी बिल्स का नाम दिया है, जानकर. They did it, deliberately, willingly. So randomly भी आप कह सकते हो, but randomly का मतलब थोड़ा different इस way में हो जाएगा. The reason, indirect synonym आप ले सकते हो randomly, arbitrarily के, but direct synonym नहीं होगा. Randomly would be कि आपने अपने मन मुताबिक कोई भी बिल उठाया, उसको मनी बिल का नाम दे दिया. Okay, so that way also arbitrarily काम. इस situation में random meaning नहीं है, यहाँ पर meaning है कि उन्होंने जानकर ऐसा किया है सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कि बिल्स को मनी बिल्स का नाम देके उसको पास कर दिया. So they did it by their own willingness. Right, I hope this is understood by all of us right here. So this was the entire article for today, guys. Yes, I hope it's understood by all of us. Right? Yes, so I am going ahead with the top 5 words for the day, and I want you guys to quickly give me a response for this and answer these questions fast. Okay, Rahul, all right, it's understood. Great. So undermine, disruption, convene, repeal, and discretionary. Be quick, guys. I'm waiting for your responses, and they are the 5 words for the day that we've just discussed. Okay. Yes, I'm waiting. No, Rahul, I don't see. Even I am right here with my on my cell phone also is on. It's not getting buffered or something like that. It's perfect. It's going well. Okay, Yashpal, great. Disruption is damage. Well done. That's appropriate. That's apt. Then moving ahead. Cancel. Repeal is to cancel. Great, Amit. Very nice. 2 are done. Left with 3, guys. Disruption, damage, Rahul, correct. Repeal, cancel. Amit, summon. Yes. Convene is to summon. Guys, with this word summon, it reminds me of something I'm going to tell you right here, Abhi. Discretionary is secretly, yes, you can say secretly at one's own, something that's optional, something that is on your own. You do it on in your own discretion. आप चुपके से कोई काम खुद की तरफ से कर लेते हो. Convene is to call or to summon, correct. Repeal is take back, correct. Rahul, correct. I'm left with undermine, guys. Undermine is to lessen the effectiveness of something. That is to किसी चीज को कमजोर बनाना, to lessen the effectiveness of something. Okay, that is undermine. Well done, apt, guys, appropriate. All the 5 words you've covered right here. Amazing. Great. Guys, I wish to tell you something related to summon. This word summon is a verb, okay? That is to summon means to call for. किसी को एक साथ बुलाना या किसी को summon करना, जैसे court किसी को summon करता है when they are having charges against them. Now there is a word summons. Summons, okay? Summons is noun, guys. S लगा हुआ है, noun है summons, okay? And this means the charge or you can say the regulation or court, the court, notice from the court, the notice from the court, that is summons. Okay, वो summons होता है. So summons have been issued against him. So that is summons, okay. Undermine is कम करना. Yes, correct Rahul, correct, great. Okay, तो summon और summons दोनों का difference याद रखना. ये verb है, ये noun है. और summon का plural summons नहीं होता, summons होता है noun में. Okay, you have to be aware. Alright, so guys, these were the words and this was the entire article as well, guys, for today. I hope it is well understood by all of you right here. Yes? So I am going to end the session, guys, right here. And thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. I will be there in the next session with you guys with yet another article and new words to discuss with you. Till then, keep learning and growing, as I always say. Thank you so much.